or on.
Desired future. To inspire people, to get people thinking, oh, maybe I should think a different way, or maybe I should look into this and see what's going on and not just look at what everyone else is telling you.
My desired future is that I can just be creative myself, and that people can be creative themselves and not be criticized or ridiculed, and have them be able to survive by only using their creativity. Because if you can do what you love and make a living off of it, then why would you do anything else?
I really want to see a future where there's a lot more personal accountability, and people are far more willing to take a hold of their own future and their own ideals and their own actions, and know that their actions have consequences.
My desired future, personally, I want to animate for Pixar. Well, working at Pixar would just be like my biggest personal goal achieved. So I guess that is my desired future.
My personal desired future is I would like to continue to be able to create things that I love and travel and absorb things around me. And for the world, I would hope that we'd be able to at least slow the effects of global warming and equality for everyone and all of that, because it's still shockingly lacking in the world, I feel.
I guess criticize isn't the best word for it. More like, I don't know, constructive criticism is good, but just flat out, this is bad, I really don't like when people just say this is bad.
My desired future. To be able to inspire others with my art.
Huh?
Or on. or on.
Portland, Oregon, home to over 600,000 people, as well as some of the highest suicide rates in the country. Ranked last in a happiness survey of the U.S. in 2009, one might expect the perpetually overcast Rose City to be filled with unhappy people. However, what we found on the streets was a surprising optimism that prompted us to further explore the concept of happiness. What's your definition of happiness?
Really loving other people.
Warm fuzzies.
Just free spirit, just I'm happy because anybody can be happy if they want to. Just a smile on someone's face, just that makes me happy.
Well, I want to answer that with 3 quotations, if I can. The first is a quotation from the Beatles, "Money can't buy me love." The second quotation is from a humanitarian named Albert Schweitzer, who lived many years ago. He said, "I don't know what your future will be, but I can tell you this, the only one of you who will be happy will be those who have learned how to serve." And the third quote is from Sigmund Freud, the great psychiatrist, who said, "Mental health is the ability to love and to work." I would say that my definition of happiness is basically having a passion, being a part of something greater than yourself in service, and having loving relationships. Right now I'm happy. About 6 months ago or 8 months ago, if you'd asked me that question, I was in a pretty bad depressive episode, but I came out of it. So right now I feel like I'm having a, sort of a resurrection experience where I'm being given, I'm brought back to life in some way. So yeah, right now things are going well.
Being free from fear and being in joyous situations, absence of arbitration or any problems of any nature.
Having something that you are constantly working on.
I think it's meeting goals that you have for yourself and making your family happy and having good relationships with people and being fulfilled in the work that you choose to do. I think that's a big part of it.
To enjoy life every day.
Having good people around you that bring you up and don't bring you down. Eating good food and drink. And being able to do stuff that makes you happy.
Who and what makes you happy?
This gal.
Cheesy.
God, for sure. Yeah, he makes me the most happy.
Well, I guess these two here, my son and my daughter, make me pretty happy when they're not fighting.
Especially this friend right here. I've known this guy since 4 years old, and I haven't seen him for probably 2 years.
That's me.
Scrafton. This
I'm his
guy,
friend.
this
I'm
guy
his
makes me happy.
Makes me most happy? Probably just my bros, like my friends. My girl makes me happy, yeah.
My son makes me happy. The sun makes me happy.
Family.
This family.
My best friend and my cat.
What makes me happy is happy people. Kindness is something that never goes out of fashion.
I like to think about the goals that I've set, and that brings me happiness and joy.
What makes me happy are my friendships, my connection to my godson and his children who are right here in the park, and my creative expression. I make YouTube videos for people who are dealing with depression and anxiety, and so again feeling like I'm giving to the world in some way.
It depends on the day. On a hot day, a nice ice cream. On a cold day, a nice cup of coffee or hot cocoa, or hanging out with my wife and kids. On a nice day where we don't have a lot of rushes and hustle and bustle.
I think what makes me happy is figuring out different things about myself, I guess. I'm in a point in my life where I'm still trying to figure out who I am and what I'm doing, and I'm in a self-discovery period. So whenever I can find something that I'm interested in or I like to do, that makes me happy.
Definitely discovering new things about me as well as others, and then how I can inspire people as well as they can inspire me in any other way.
What makes me happy? Seeing people happy.
My actions, will account for me being happy or not.
If you've been chasing wisdom for happiness, achievements for happiness, success, or pleasure for happiness, stop chasing the wind and pursue God, because that's where you get the true happiness. Thanks for coming to our discussion.
What are your happy stories?
Well, I think one time that I didn't think any of my children were going to be home for Christmas. And one by one, they trickled in. And that was so happy because we played games and we had a wonderful time. I thought I was going to spend it by myself, and I didn't, so that was lovely.
When I was little, when I was like around 9, at school I would come and then I will have my friends and we'll all share our lunches together and then we'll just have a fun time. So being around my friends, so that makes me happy.
I grew up without my dad, and I got reunited with him when I was 14, and now that my whole family is together, I think that's the happiest story of my life.
Me, when I came to America with all my family, when I see my dad,
I feel like, bro.
Hold on, I thought about that. Hold on.
Stories.
I got a story. One time I went to the Great Wolf Lodge, with family, and then we're all having fun going on the water slide and stuff. And then I'm on this Willy Wonka thing, and then it's like I kind of drop, and it kind of it's a rush. But it's amazing. And to be there with my family and stuff, it was fun. That's one of my happy moments, one of my happy times.
Happy story for me. Well, I think it was oh no, I have a happy story. So we was just me and the team, me and the squad, just mobbing, and we was working hard days work. And I look at my pocket, I'm like, I ain't got no money, cause I'm hungry. I'm just hungry, you know what I'm saying? So my cuddy was like, hey, I got you with that food. I was like, bro, for real? That's just cause I was mad because my dad was supposed to bring me food, and my cuddy, my bro was just like, hey, bro, I got you. And on top of that, he said, he knows I'm broke, so he was like, I got you, don't gotta pay for it, it's all cool. So at the end of the day, I was glad that I got hooked up with some food.
Walking on the beach with the kids, that's happy. Sand in your feet, reading stories, tucking the children in, and sitting there and relishing it in the moment.
My sister came in from Utah, and we took her around and we took her to a splash pad, and we made a funny video of her because she was under the bucket of water and it fell on her head, and it was about a 6-second scream, but we used a slow motion app. So it went from 6 seconds to 24, and she sounded like a pterodactyl, and I don't know, that really made me happy, I guess. It's my older sister, so we're still like kids when we're together.
Do you find happiness in your identity?
About my identity? I like myself a lot. That's a good thing. Yeah, I really like myself. I've worked on being kind of a confident person my whole life, and it's taken a little while, but I guess that makes me happy.
Pretty proud of who I am as a person, on the whole. Thankful to be me.
It's good to be you. God, for sure. Yeah, he makes me the most happy.
I mean, I'm proud to be black. I'm not gonna lie, because all the pressures that us as black people get, we rise above. We're not gonna let nobody bring us down. So there's that, and just I'm outgoing. I'm a talkative person. I'm always fun.
I think things are improving for everyone, even in my lifetime, like being a female and then having a daughter. I see a lot more opportunities open up to her, and I think people of every sexual identity now are being taken seriously, and their needs are being met as well. So I do think it shouldn't make a difference, but I guess it does, because the world is sometimes a judgmental place, and you have to be a tough person to be in some of those groups, for sure.
On a scale of 1 to 10, could you rate your happiness?
10. I swear, that's not even a lie. I'm really happy.
I say really high.
I would say a solid 9.9.
I think at some times in one moment I feel 10 and 1 at the same time.
All right, now I'm a 10.
10.
I say it's about 8.
It'd be a 9.
Oh, every day is different on that, and every minute's different for itself. I can't rate it. Sorry.
I'll give myself an 8.
About a 6.
I think you could be off the scale. Sometimes you're just super happy. Sometimes you're not.
I think today's a 10.
It can be forced into that. Why not? We do that with everything. We want to measure everything. So when we choose to do the measuring, I think that we do a lot of squeezing of ideas into those little buckets.
I mean, 10, but I go past 10, so.
Shout it out.
Happiness!
Happiness!
Woo!
Happiness.
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 Happiness!
Okay, yeah.
Happiness.
Oh, wait, redo.
We can do it at the same time, right?
I'm sorry.
We can do it again. Ready?
Happiness! Happiness! Happiness, guys.
I'm just gonna ask 6 questions.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What is your name?
Kero. Kero.
What does graffiti mean to you, and why do you do it?
It's a form of art, but it's also a type of protest art form. So there's a lot of stigma around graffiti and gang graffiti, but in reality, there's actually far more solo graffiti artists than there are gang graffiti artists. Graffiti is not all about vandalism and gangs. It's honestly more about artwork. I think that graffiti, to me, it represents showing the world and everybody who can see it the type of artwork that you love, the type of person that you are, that you're willing to go out and you're willing to get caught, you're willing to serve time because this art form is something that people fall in love with. I'm a female graffiti artist, and there's not many female graffiti artists in the world. There's far more males. So also to me, it represents being able to do something that is mostly known as a men's art form, like more widely accepted. If you are a male, and there's a lot of stigma around females not being able to be graffiti artists because we're smaller, or we're not as strong, or we're not as fast, or whatever, or just so we're not as good. But in reality, you know, we're exactly the same. We're just graffiti artists. We all just go out and put our names up and don't tell anybody about it. And it's not really about being known. It's about just like being able to just paint, you know?
Hello, this is Pyro's Pizza on Southeast 12th and Hawthorne, right? And I hear that you have custom sodas. And I hear that they're good? All right. Yeah, of course. Well, let's see. Let's go with a creamsicle.
Got it. I recommend you give them all a try.
Oh, that's a good idea. Give them all a try. Would you please tell me where you're eating today?
Sure, Chicken and Guns.
And where is Chicken and Guns?
So it's in Southeast Portland.
All right, thank you very much. And what did you order?
So I got the chicken light, and he got the original.
And how are they?
Amazing. I come here all the time because it's open late, for one thing. And food's awesome, and it's so reasonably priced. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
I'm here at Hiera Creperie at Southeast 12th and Hawthorne. Hello. Could I have the bacon, dates, smoked paprika, honey walnuts, and yogurt, the crepe? Okay, thank you.
I'm here at Friday's Fish and Chips at the PSU campus. How long have you owned this food cart?
A whole 3 months. And
I never planned on owning a food car, but I always wanted to, but this happened to fall in my lap. What do I like about doing it? I love the look at the campus. It's beautiful out here. Hang out here. It's really relaxed job. Usually there's a lot more students and other people on campus. Like sometimes they're protesting. Sometimes there's live music. There's just always something happening, and so it's a good university college atmosphere. It's just nice. Try to live the simple life.
Yeah. So you would say you enjoy your job here?
Yes, I do. Very much so.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I just took this over, like I said, and so hopefully this goes really well, and our fish and chips and our fish tacos continue to, get great reviews, and we can get a couple more of these type trucks around Portland and get fish and chips for everybody.
That's delicious.
When I wake up in the morning and I think about my day, will the loneliness consume me as I try to find my way through the darkness of violence, all the stress I'm a mess, pressure building in my head, I'll think I'll go right back to bed.
So much disrespect in a world full of hate, getting bullied by society while trying to be great. At the end of the day, I don't care what people say, trolls never relate, only I decide my fate, believe.
Middle child, social outcast in my family, always ignored, yelled at by my siblings. Pass my time alone, post up in my room on the internet, waiting for something to happen soon.
What's important to me is my family. I just wish I had a family that supported me.
But when I open my eyes and I focus my stare, I begin to realize there's magic everywhere. I believe in friends and family. Help me walk through life and see clearly. Hey ya, singing hey ya, ho. I believe nothing can hold me down. Walking tall, my feet on solid ground. Hey ya, singing hey ya, ho.
Why everybody gotta be so mindless?
Cut them people down, just be so spineless.
We all bleed blood.
We all breathe air. We're all individuals, you can't compare us.
I'm me. Let's stand together
As we,
so we can see more clearly. Hand in hand, we can form an alliance. Love is much more than self-reliance. Believe.
I believe in friends and family. Help me walk through life and see clearly. Hey ya, singing hey ya, ho. I believe nothing can hold me down. Walking tall, my feet on solid ground. Hey ya, singing hey ya, ho. I believe in friends and family.
Yeah, I believe.
Help me walk through life and see clearly. Hey ya, singing hey ya,
Put your hands in the air if you believe.
I believe nothing can hold me down.
Open school.
Walking tall, my feet on solid ground.
Yeah,
Singing hey ya, ho.
put your hands together. Put your hands together if you believe. Put your hands together. Put your hands together if you believe. 1, 2, 1, 2 if you believe. Open school. From the city of roses. Yeah. Open school.